Welcome back, everyone. This is Mariella,
And this is Eric.
and we're Food FAQ.
Yeah, that flew out really easy out of your mouth right now. And we're food FAQ.
Well, we're always going to be transparent. It's late, we're tired, but we want to do this.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
here.
we're
We're
queer.
here. I am. You sometimes, but I am.
I've always been an ally.
You have from day one since the 1990s. You
You know,
have.
you know.
You always have. Yeah.
But we're here to talk about. I don't know. I'm gonna let you say it because I always feel like you think I steal your thunder, this isn't even your thunder, by the way. This is my idea.
Okay. Well, I just made it better than you, so
Oh
that's
my
why.
God. I swear you cannot live your life like this.
Listen, let me explain something. Since Mariella had children, her
hmm
flair for spiciness has gone away. So,
I wouldn't blame it on the children. I think it's more age for me.
I don't know, my spice tolerance has gotten a lot better in life.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about butter chicken.
Wow, you took that right away from me. What the fuck? You serious?
You deserve it.
You're pushing this up. Listen, I'm the one that has to be up at 4:30 in the morning. Okay. What are you gonna do tomorrow? Just hang around and not do anything?
Right, right. Just what I do every day. I sit and I eat bonbons.
So we're gonna talk about butter chicken today.
All right, so yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So one, I love butter chicken. And if you've never had butter chicken, it's delicious. It's an Indian dish and it just has a lot of wonderful warm spices together. And I think it's a great dish that, as the weather starts cooling, it's a really heartwarming dish. Like it's good. And it doesn't take as long as you think it would.
That's true.
It comes together within like 30 minutes
It's a
around there.
very and it's also like a very approachable dish to be Indian food because Indian food requires a lot of spices
Yes, it does.
that you
Indian food
may
has a
not have.
Right. It's a great complexity of spices and flavors. Indian food is actually one of my favorite cuisines. So I'm
Same.
glad that I got to make this because I feel a little bit less apprehensive to try other things. So I think butter chicken is a good starting point for everybody.
And if you've never had butter chicken, basically it's just like a saucy chicken you eat with rice, which I feel is like it breaks all the barriers. Saucy chicken is delightful.
Oh, yeah. And the rice brings it all together.
Yeah.
So you're going to start off with 2 pounds of chicken. So I did use chicken breast because I'm not a dark meat person, but I will say I've had this dish at restaurants both ways, and dark meat does add a nice touch
Mouthfeel.
to it. Yeah, it does. So if you're not great with dark meat chicken, just know it's going to be boneless and skinless. And at least for me, when it comes to dark meat, boneless and skinless is a lot more palatable.
Yeah, same.
So you're gonna start with 2 pounds of chicken, and you're gonna cut them into like bite-sized pieces. Okay, so you're gonna cut them into about, I would say, like 1 inch pieces. So that 2 pounds of chicken into 1 inch pieces, it's gonna serve basically the whole family. So the key to make this dish, especially if you're gonna make it on a weeknight, is to make like when you get up before you leave for work, is to have the chicken cut up and is to marinate it in your refrigerator before you leave for work. So you're gonna marinate it with the 2 pounds of chicken. You're gonna marinate it with, I would say, about a cup, about 8 ounces of Greek yogurt, and you are gonna put in some spices in here. You're gonna put in about a tablespoon of cumin, a tablespoon of garam masala, a tablespoon of ground coriander. Go for about a teaspoon of chili powder, about a teaspoon of turmeric, and that's about it. Oh, and I'm sorry, and about a whole lemon worth of juice, and then go ahead and mix that together and let it marinate. So it is better. I did let mine marinate overnight. So, but
You
minimum,
did?
yeah, I did.
I didn't. I
But
didn't have time. I just did 30 minutes, I think.
they say 30 minutes is like on all the recipes I've been looking up, they said 30 minutes is perfectly fine.
And you know what else? I used sour cream because I didn't have yogurt. Because, I ordered yogurt. This is what I hate about ordering online groceries. I ordered yogurt and then I got vanilla freaking yogurt. And it wasn't their fault. I didn't realize that I had ordered vanilla yogurt, which is so annoying.
It's like this one time I ordered like I needed like cream of chicken soup, like 2 cans to make like some recipe, and I ordered like 2 cans of chicken noodle soup.
It's so annoying, isn't
And
it?
it's so annoying because I had every fucking thing I needed for this recipe, and then I still had to go out and then get the fucking cream of chicken soup.
Ay, ay, ay.
So
Modern life.
it, ridiculous. Okay, so let that marinate. So when that's done marinating, you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna get a pan and you're gonna put some oil in there. I used olive oil, and you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna start searing the chicken.
Espérate. Hold
Um,
on.
uh-huh.
Espérate. Question. This is
Yeah.
my question to you because I'm not sure. I've never seen anybody make this and I didn't take the time to look it up. But when you marinate in the yogurt, do you take the time to take a lot of the yogurt off or do you just slap that bitch in there?
I just use my fingers just to wipe some of it down and then I just put it in there. I did not take time to like pat it down or anything like
I
that.
didn't either. Okay, good.
So no. So in all honesty, so just let you know when you do that, if there's a little bit of yogurt on it, it's really not going to brown like as you think it's going to
And
brown.
it might
It's
stick.
Yeah. So I mean, so you use a hearty couple of glugs of olive oil. Like you're not like you're paneing it, you're not frying it, but you get the drift. So you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna let that pane for just about a minute or two. You're gonna flip it on the other side, let it for a minute or two. You might don't crowd your pan because then you're gonna get a lot of liquid. So you might have to do this in 2 or 3 batches. When your chicken is done, go ahead and take that chicken and put it in a bowl on the side. Then you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna chop up one onion. You're gonna put that onion in the same pan that you were panning the chicken. You might need a little bit more olive oil, and then go ahead and put 3 tablespoons of butter in there.
I
And
would say
then,
also if
mhm.
you had a lot of fond, that like the crispy bits from the chicken and whatnot, because mine stuck quite a bit. I put in about like I want to say a quarter cup of water just to get all that stuff out. Mine needed it.
Do water, do some chicken broth if you have it.
Mm-hmm.
That might just add a little more flavor. And then you're gonna go ahead the same. So you're gonna put a whole onion, a whole large onion there. You're gonna start sautéing it. You're gonna I put 10 cloves of garlic, finely chopped. And I
Did
used real
you?
garlic this time. I did not use yeah, we're gonna flavor the hell out of this one.
Huh.
So I use about 10 cloves of garlic. Yeah. And I did not use it from the
Wow.
jar. I had jarred garlic, but I bought real. Now my garlic was pre-peeled though, because I'm not fucking peeling that shit.
Speaking of garlic, you know what I made today?
What?
I made toom.
No one cares. We're talking about butter chicken.
God. Okay.
So, anyways, wow. Okay. So then you're gonna go ahead. You're gonna start sautéing that, and go ahead and get about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of fresh grated ginger. I did use fresh grated ginger. I grated it myself.
You know what I
If you got the
do?
powder, just use the powder. But I did use fresh grated ginger.
No,
What'd you
don't
do?
use powder. Buy the ginger. And this is what I do. I buy the finger and then I keep it in the freezer. And then when you grate it, it first of all, it's like a slushy, which is fantastic. And it's always there for you.
Yeah, that's true. Just like you can freeze your garlic also.
Yeah, and you don't have to peel it. You just grate it with the
Yeah, you
peel
don't
and
have to peel it. You
everything.
can just grate it directly right in.
Yeah, yeah. Always keep a knob of frozen ginger. It's super helpful.
Mm-hmm. And it adds a lot of flavor to it. So
Yeah,
basically, the same that you marinate this chicken with, you're going to use in this pan.
I love that.
Um, so you're gonna go ahead. You're going to do once again. So, but except we did our ginger and garlic now. So you're gonna go ahead. You're gonna do about a hearty tablespoon of cumin, a hearty tablespoon of garam masala, hearty tablespoon of ground coriander, hearty tablespoon of chili powder. I used 3 tablespoons. I wanted it spicy. About a teaspoon of turmeric, and then I used 2 cinnamon sticks and a little bit of salt. And I let that cook. You want to cook the spices until it's fragrant. Then you're going to get a 14-ounce can of tomatoes. So make sure it's not the tomatoes with basil in it or anything like that. 14-ounce can of tomatoes, and you're going to throw that in there too. And you're going to let all that beautifulness just cook together. You're going to let the onions get soft. The tomatoes are basically going to melt away. So when you have a really fragrant home at this point,
It's not just
you're going
fragrant.
to,
This is what I want to add because when I was making it, I wasn't sure what to do, but like you wanted to kind of make it so that you cook it down so much that when you pass your spoon through the center of it, it will separate
correct. You're
because you
really going to
want
cook it
enough of
down.
that water to go away because you're going to add more liquid to this.
Right. You are going to have more liquid. So at this point, you throw everything in your blender. And then you're going to add about a half a cup of chicken broth. And you're going to add about a cup of heavy whipping cream.
So good.
This roast gets fucking delicious.
Oh,
So you go ahead and you blend that shit up. And it becomes this beautiful golden, reddish golden color. Throw some paprika in there if you got some. It becomes just this beautiful golden, yellowish color.
it
And
looks
it's
like vodka
great.
sauce almost.
It looks like vodka sauce almost exactly. So then you're going to go ahead. You're going to take that beautiful sauce now. You're going to put it back in your pan. And I put another 3 tablespoons of butter in there. Let
Mm-hmm.
that butter melt. And then take your chicken and put your chicken in there. So remember this too. You're just panning the outside of your chicken. The chicken's not cooked on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So you go ahead. You put your chicken in there. This is a great time. Maybe get your rice started because you want to let it bubble away for about 15 minutes. Depending how big chunks of chicken you are, maybe 20 minutes. Mine were smaller chunks. So it took about 15 minutes for it to finish bubbling away. And then, Mariela, you put a heaping scoop of rice and you put the butter chicken on top. And it was really good. And like I said, I like mine really spicy. So I added quite a bit of chili powder. I think I added more even after I blended it up. And
I
that's it.
I didn't make mine with any spice at all because I feed the kids and myself, honestly. And I don't mind it spicy at restaurants, but not even a lot. I'm not, again, I don't have the same tolerance that I used to. But I will say that I added brown sugar to mine. I want to say about 2 tablespoons because I do like a little bit of sweetness in the background. So whatever you added in heat, I added in sweet because that's just the way we are. I'm sweet and you make people's assholes hurt.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I do. That's true. I'm glad you found that hysterical, but it's not a lie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wow, that's like, I'm a poet, I want to say.
No, you're not a poet. You're fucking annoying. But anyways, so
No, yeah, but I do like a little sweetness in the background, especially with creamy chicken sauces. I don't know. I have a thing for it. I don't even know. I looked through many recipes for the butter chicken and I do think it's a thing people do. I don't know why you didn't do it.
I don't know why. Now, I will say though, so I do now have spices that I normally won't use, like garam masala and things like that. I do. So now I'm gonna have to figure out some ways to use it, and I have a feeling how I'm gonna use it. I just gotta play with it. And I think, and I'll be honest. So I went to H Mart to get all this stuff, and it was very inexpensive. The spices were extremely inexpensive, but I will find things to do with this. And what I like about this dish, it was completely different. And once you're doing it, it is just really easy.
It is easy to make.
It has a wonderful complexity of flavor. You don't have to make it as spicy as I made it. Sometimes like a spicy where like my lips burn. So
Mhm.
you don't have to do that. But I think overall it's just a really good dish. Did I
And
say
also,
turmeric? You have to put turmeric in there too. Did I say turmeric?
you sure did. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, you gotta put turmeric in there. Um,
I made my own garam masala because I was just missing coriander. So check that out too. I can put a link in the show notes for it. It was just pepper. I don't even remember. Pepper, cinnamon, all the things you mentioned, honestly, are in garam masala, just so you know. You can do that too.
mhm.
Check it out. I'll put a link in the show notes for the recipe that I used to make it for myself. But it's a worthy investment. They're not expensive. It's like maybe $5. I don't know. I didn't really look because I didn't
Yeah.
buy it. But I did buy coriander, which by the way I'm excited about because it is so zesty.
Yeah, I'm gonna find things to do with coriander because I have a big bag of it right now.
It's lemony and I think lemon is something I underutilize in the kitchen, but has a real definite place.
I like using citrus in my cooking a lot because it just livens things up a bit.
It does, especially in the
Yeah.
summer, I mean in the winter months, and especially for a dish like this where it is butter heavy. And
Yeah, it is butter. It is cream heavy.
yeah,
But I will say it's a dish that fills you up quick and
for
it is
sure.
hearty and
And you can share it.
oh god, yeah, it makes a lot actually. It makes quite a bit. Like I had a couple friends over and it makes quite a bit. We had leftovers and things like that. So, but what I like about this dish is as the weather gets colder, we think about those warm spices and we think about things that warm us up a bit. This is definitely one of them. And I think it's unique. It's something a little bit different than what we normally do. So I like it. This is a good experience. I liked it too.
You're
And then of course
welcome.
I played with it like 1,000 times to do different variations and because then I get obsessed over it. So it was good.
Yes. Just like you do with other things.
This is an attack Eric night, and I'm gonna
It's
call out.
always an attack, Eric and I.
I'm gonna call out your homophobia.
Oh my God. We started with me being an ally and now I'm a phobic.
You're a homophobic ally.
I'm a
You're
homophobic ally.
you're an ally and you're a homophobe when it benefits you.
All right, well listen. And then what if you buy a little naan or you know what? We have a naan episode. I made naan. I love making naan.
I bought naan at Trader Joe's.
Oh, there's a good one there that they freeze, which I
It's
really
frozen,
appreciate.
and you put it right in the oven, directly frozen. And I put
Hmm.
it on like the racks in the oven, and I put it on a pan, I put the racks in the oven, and it takes like 3 minutes
I know it's so
to
fast.
get crisp up, and it's pretty decent. I mean, I've had some pretty good naan in restaurants, and for a frozen naan, it is pretty good.
The naan from the restaurant is the best because I don't know, they have those special cooking things and it really is divine. But you can always make it at home. You can always buy it frozen and it's still delightful. Naan is like one of the best breads, I feel.
Yeah, I bought naan at Trader Joe's, and I bought their samosas also. And their
Yeah,
samosas are
they're
okay.
okay.
They're
Yeah.
not like the best. Like if you want to like really go all out and like get samosas, like get it from an Indian restaurant. You know, that's gonna be better. Because yeah, samosas are usually like really packed and fat and Trader Joe's is really not. And like I think they use almost like a phyllo dough, like they don't really use
It's pretty
uh
whitewashed, but it's good. It's okay.
it's extremely whitewashed. But I mean it's good. Like, it's fine, but the naan bread is good. So I would say get the naan bread. You can
Yum.
skip the samosas. Although I will say really quick at Trader Joe's, and I know it's gonna sound really weird, but you really should try it. They do have a spicy pumpkin samosa, and I had my doubts, but it was really good.
I love pumpkin.
You are a pumpkin.
I love pumpkin in food. Like that's a Cuban thing, right? We love to put chunks of pumpkin in beans and soup.
It's pumpkin calabaza.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
we love calabaza. I love it.
My grandmother used to make stuff with calabaza. My mom, not so much, but my
My
grandmother
mom
did.
makes a salad, like a warm salad with big fat chunks of calabaza and then mojo that she makes with onions and heavy on the garlic and olive oil and salt, lemon. Oh my God, it's so yummy. And then you serve it warm with just like that hot mojo on top.
Right. Mojo is a seasoning, by the way. It's like a
Yeah.
marinade that we use for a lot of meats and things like that.
Yes, but this warm calabaza salad, oh my God, I want to make that.
That sounds pretty good.
Anyway, make it because I'm sure you've never made Indian food at your house. I'm gonna venture to say you probably haven't done it without a bottle starter because that was my
Yeah.
case.
Yeah. Okay. So remember I said I get like hyper fixated when I learn a new dish,
Hmm.
and I purposefully got a bottle starter of for butter chicken, and it was not good
They
compared to when
suck.
you home make it. It is the equivalent, the best way to describe it is the equivalent of when you buy a bottled pasta sauce or make a pasta sauce at home. It is
Right.
vastly different. So if you've had a bottled butter chicken before, this is very different and the flavors are extremely different. And again, I'm sure I do no justice to what you can get at a true Indian restaurant, but there is a big difference. So if you had bottled butter chicken and you weren't a fan of it, trust me, try this and it is so much better.
All right. Well, yeah. I'm so glad that I could help you, Eric, expand your culinary life.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. You know what?
No, but it was a good idea. And I love a good meal where you can stretch a chunk of chicken. That's like my obsession lately. I want to get
It
a
fed
pack of
a
chicken.
lot.
Yes, I want to get a family pack of chicken and I want to make it into at least 4 meals. And
Yeah.
this helps.
It fed a lot. The 2 pounds, because you're cutting it up so finely. It fed a lot.
All right, you guys. We hope you enjoyed this meal and we hope that you make it. Don't be scared because you can do it. Follow this recipe. It's super easy and just it's very intuitive,
It is.
you
It's a lot of
know?
fun too.
And
And
it's
your
a lot
house is
of
going to
like
smell like a lot of great spices. So,
right, and it's heavily based on like scent. So if it smells
yep.
good, it's going to be good.
Yep. That's
All
how you
right,
know.
guys. We love you. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on your favorite podcast player. And what's up, California and New York? You know, they're listening to us like a motherfucker out there.
We love that. I
Yeah.
personally love California and New York.
Never been to Cali, but big fan. And
Been to
I love
Cali a
New
couple
York.
times. And I
I,
love California and I love New York.
I love New York. And listen to us. Damn it. Tell us what you like and share us with your friends. And we'll be back next week.
Make butter chicken.
Bye.
Bye.